I'm bringing the issue, what has been happening for a very long time, and yesterday the camel back was broken. What I will not, and I think nobody will condone in this government, is building and destroying. When you participate in building a structure, and then you want to be to be used to destroy it, we are not going to allow that. So it is either we'll show you the exit door so that your contribution and what you have done and your participation that lead to what we are having today, the result we're having today, will remain the same. So once the devil possesses you and you are going to be acting as a tool to destroy what you have done in the past, we will show you the exit door. If you repent, you will come. And if you don't repent, you remain there. Everybody is a Biafran, but not everybody will be part of the liberation of Biafra to the end. I have constantly warned about this. So, fellow cabinet members, ministers, yesterday, I was very, very tired during the fundraising because as a human being that I am, running from one place to another, with all the bombardment and the heat coming from here, all corners of the world, that the Nigeria government are pushing against the struggle. When the fundraising ended, I don't know what woke me up. I went to my Twitter page and I listened to Adado Rama ranting and shouting about the activities or the character of people in the government, in the cabinet. And I have warned her several times to not attack anybody, both directly and indirectly. And each time, she will apologize. So it seems that she knows exactly what she's doing. There is something I did not tell this cabinet before. A few weeks ago, I logged into Adado Rama platform and I was listening to the conversation between Adado Rama and Carolina. And Carolina said a lot of rubbish. I listened for over 5 minutes. They didn't know that I was there. I exited that platform. I came to the meeting and I told Adado Rama to stay away from Carolina. Because in that conversation, Carolina was the one talking. Adado Rama was eating and was nodding her head. Yes, that is how it is. I don't want to go into details to start telling what she was telling Adado Rama, and they were gossiping. Now I came here, I warned Adado Rama to stay away from Carolina so she don't put her in trouble. I did not stay to listen to what she have to respond to her, how the gossip will go. They were gossiping and gossiping. I came here and I told that Adado Rama I warned her. And then after that, she sent a message to me. I didn't open that message because she has been sending messages which I am not responding to. But yesterday, she sent a message to me, which I would like to play for everybody to hear. I don't know whether people are going to hear me when I play this message.
Hello,
can everybody hear me? How you hear what I'm playing?
Yes, we can hear it, PM.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear. Yes,
yes, we can hear. Attention, please.
I know my yesterday after fundraising. Somebody sent voice to me. But, okay.
She said that somebody sent voice to her.
Second Tuesday, I told you, Rama, I won't on a program. Mazi. I'm going to one with a man, a mother, and a married woman like others. And I want to tell you that I want to go to Biafra land with healthy. About now, there's a Biafra, no Biafra, but Obluza Hokanganaya, baby. Says in Marian or Wayana de Maho. But right from home, madam, Yankuna Zom Mother can kuni. The what you and Omada did to me. Because somebody named me a neighbor. I know how you treated me in Omada. And I know how you are treating me now in this Biafran government. I know people are telling you, forging things, telling you, Carolina do this, Carolina do that. But do you know one thing? I am so happy because I know my hand is clean. God knows who I am. I forget all these things. Last time, God gave me a message to you. And he said that I should also tell Ngozi. And Ngozi is not my friend. I do what God said. And I'm happy that God chose me to be giving me a message to you. But you neglected it. The last message in Chukwukike Abiyama, Nyelomo, Tanyegi, Ijewori Ajagonya, who made team up, be against me, and you call me a gossiper. Now you people are enjoying treating me bad, maltreating me, disgracing me. But one thing I know, that message comes from Chukwukike Abiyama. I cry to God. The type of trance Naba is too much for me. God, why can't you make my pastor and my PM to be discussing this thing, but I cannot bear it again. Sometimes I will be in trance 3 days and say, you don't know what is happening to me. He called me a gossiper because I give you a word that God gave to you. I am on my own in my kitchen. Ngozi Burubia. Yana ebe ite yana adora matim na call. Ani kuneshi. Osini actually adora mma na ogodoman mayor interview. Isi people take ogodoman. Osi that man that guy na space. I jamo ante muzanga and say okay na afia go ogodoman na afia go. Good man. The only thing about that. The time I'm mostly against that, I know when we can forge something to defend ourselves, we didn't wear cover. I know. God tell me. I don't ask anything. If I have a problem, I go straight to God. Like what happened yesterday? The attack we have, I know what caused it. God don't lie. I call my pastor immediately. I don't give chance to my enemies. But Mugwagi will call me gossiper. Who me? A daughter of God. Ekpa gossiper. I tell Ngozi Rebecca that I will not forgive you. Because that word comes from God. And you go and tell other people in area. And I told you again, Ngine Kumaka, go on. N'ihe Chukwu na-ekwu, ignored me. I didn't say I'm the one. I said Chukwukike Abiyama. You ignored me. You go and form prayer warrior. The end. Chukwukike Abiyama not many people know that I love you with all my heart. And Chukwukike Abiyama know the love I have on you. And woman, as my son. I don't know one logo. I can die because of you. But you want to kill me with DP. Why I'm telling you all these things is this. God said that Gowan will not die with Ababangida, all these ones. This message I wanted to give you on second after your birthday. You have offended God through, I give you message, too heavy message. You neglected me because I'm a woman. I'm living in Europe. I don't know anything. I want to tell you something. Only Rama know this thing. I fight for people, but people don't fight for me. But because I have God that fights for me. You see, I don't know how to tell you this thing, but I want you to know how you break people's hearts. I'm telling you, especially me. You know one thing? You see why when I come to meeting, I'm just watching all your cabinets. I know what is telling me about them. You see all these things, I will enjoy it. I want to tell you, as you people are making me crying every day, my son is watching me, my husband is watching me, I'm sick, I never have BP. You see, a day is coming, all of you will cry. I'm telling you. You see, let me tell you, God said that as you are seeing that those your cabinets, one of them is already gone. That day, we had a dead human being walking is inside your cabinet. God said that one of your cabinets is no more with us. It's no more with us. I don't want to tell you this thing before. I don't want to break your heart. But let me tell you this thing because you want to kill me. So let me know. But the thing again, that day he got mad at now even me, I asked God, sending this, please can my PM with pastor be talking together so that I can get myself. I didn't have answer. I tell pastor. The same day the pastor Jubal God, can he be sending this message direct to you? But God said no. So we can never do what God did not send us. This is my only hope. God, and he can never allow you people to do me anything. You people can keep on insulting me, calling me gossiper. I want to know what that do me bad thing cannot go free. I'm grateful. Every day, Mama Chuko Gigabema Bien, na Ezimozi. The day this one of your cabinet said that Ada. But I know that that person is not in no more in this planet. But so that day get you this my voice. I'm going to break because I that is I don't know say bam. You know Onya juro make a true unya ema no nya ndinzuzu. You know Onya juro aju unya na imego guys imego mo guys imego mo that natural. I'm going to be in that. Give it a minute. I'm done. We go happy Easter. I'm not a woman, no.
All right, everyone, you just listened to what Carolina said. There are many voice notes which I've never listened to. The point is that after Finland Convention, this woman has been bombarding me with all manner of messages from God I don't know. First of all, I want to make it very clear I am Ekpa Simon Njoku. I believe in God, and I don't believe in any pastor. I don't believe in anybody giving me message. I have always said it, even on the live broadcast. Nobody, please, who is making noise, please? Oh, sorry. I've always said it on a live broadcast that anybody that has any message or any prophecy, please hold it. Don't tell me. I'm not interested in your prophecy. You don't know what I went through to grow up like I am today. So you cannot just come from nowhere and tell me your God said this, your God said that. I'm going to believe you. First of all, I know when your God is trying to destroy what you have built. So when such message come, I pretend as if I didn't listen to it. This woman has been bombarding me with messages. How this God is this, how this person is this, how person is that in the cabinet, and all those nonsense. I don't listen to them. I never responded to her. And I have never addressed her as a gossiper until I listened with my 2 ears. Her and Adada Rama. And she was the one talking while Adada Rama was nodding her head. I stayed in that platform for 5 minutes. Immediately I left there. I came to meeting Adada Rama. I think I told I don't know if I came to the meeting. Immediately I asked, is Adada Rama here? So she was also waiting to start either fundraising or something. And then I told her immediately, stay away from Carolina. She's going to put you in trouble. Because it is not hearsay. I had everything she was telling Adada Rama myself. And nobody told me, so I was there. But because they don't know how this gadget works, she didn't know that I was already in the platform trying to hook up my program. And this gossip was going on. So I came to the meeting or so Zoom, and I warned her to stay away from Carolina because what I heard was so disturbing. Even after that, I did not, take everything very seriously. But it is becoming a distraction to this government. That Adada Rama will go out there and start talking as if there is a war going on. I don't know who is using two of them. The last time we suspended Madam Erewa, if Yomubiko used it to do program. And the way this woman, Carolina, is talking, and the way Adada Rama talked to me suggests that information leaked from either one of them. Let me play also Adada Rama's voice.
Good morning, sir. I'm sorry sending message by this time. After the wedding, is come to get not to. I'm to be a big even when I get and them study your life where we can on my channel. I'm to be going on my channel. I will enjoy. At least you could do West Top one morning on a life. And I knew and then something I named. And this since he did one of my video I grew up from my channel and I need a pussy. They still put on their speech so because of person young is enjoy. Then I have Jimmy ABC or Jimmy Borayabisi and the Jimmy Agnisi. So now Adams, sorry for even here when me own that Ninja order. Sissy is in the muddy key host. And all about 1 day in the key host. Then after 1 day in the key host. Immediate tips, however, well, if going host, you also ending in a source of my corner. After they come in, I made media and I made media. I will on the media. Oh, good that I those key host, but all the media will a key host. Why are you not on key host? When you found John there, for John Miller, like don't know each and every before. Why isn't it that you represent? Okay, can it be the bomb online, not collating? Oh, we won't want to come. Okay, here now. Okay, more no fundraising. Mother, mother after the book time about fundraising. That's all me. Okay, you know, stop on ya. On your case, and I'm those people. But this thing, I mean, I was in a quiet was in every fundraising. Last week, fundraising normally. It's not to my program down because of because I'm on case account off. So I'm told the agent because of here millennium, which was all the sacrifice, which is a basic, when they know today. Now this is struggle. Agent because of this is something. I tell them the Gakajani Kalilakaj. Who we will make on blackmail you, on go yoshi. My neighbor, Nabatia, you take a little check, my media. Who's the who's in Nigeria life? Don't make it on my distance. But there'll be a safe cleaner. So for that one, Adam said, I realized that my mistake, and a big mistake for that. And I can just say, I'm sorry. Now, I told him, okay, then my Disney fundraising because it's I kick you out. Then I kick them out. On my Disney fundraising. On this was negative, come on, because also say, now, na media. So, seeing now, na media, it was a slow budget on fundraising, and then on fundraising, no, which I was on that. So, all members of the all my name is Naka, thank you very much. And the promise again.
Hello?
Very, very sorry. Thank you. My baby.
All right, I have not listened to other voices, so I'm not going to play those ones. But when you listen to her, you'll find out that the exact word, if Yomubiko used in that her program to explain Erewa, is the word Adadorama is using here. Exact word. Onye mechanka, menko. The same word Carolina used, that I'm breaking people's heart. I don't know whether what they want is when somebody try to destroy this government, I should allow the person so that I will not break the heart of the person. Nothing concerns me and them. We don't have anything in common. So if they begin to go astray, to go out there to destroy what they help in building, I should now begin to praise the person so the person will continue to do it what she's doing. This woman, Adadorama, I have warned her secretly more than 10 times, more than 10 good times, not to attack anybody in this cabinet. And what they do is to attack those who are doing something more than them. She told me how the finance minister is being sponsored by Nigeria to make the same accusation against Ngozi Orongozi. The same accusation against any other person. Like you see, you hear her, she's saying about Raf Ajare, how Raf Ajare called me a criminal, I still forgive him, and all that. So they want to, at this point of this agitation where we are today, I should continue to be distracted by them. And then the other woman, Carolina, you see, she laid curse on herself, not on me. She said that we are going to cry. I don't know whether she is the God that is going to make me cry, or whether she is the servant of the God that is going to make me cry. But let me tell her, I have seen people that is more than her, not in the struggle, elsewhere. And if her pastor is a witchcraft pastor that is going to make me cry, I want to see that cry. Let me see whether he's God and my own God, who is more superior. I don't look for people's trouble. But let me tell you, do not look for mine, because you will never survive and you will never live to tell the story. I'm not fighting anybody here, but I cannot be watching while you destroy what you joined, what you were part of, building them. And I don't know why it is always, whenever something good is happening in the struggle, devil will possess some people and they will start attacking some certain people. I know how many times these women have approached me to do this and do that to that person and do this to this person. I don't listen to them because I follow my instincts. And once I am convinced that you are this, I will not look back. And because of the people there, the kind of people there, yesterday I was trying to talk to Adada Rama. She was shouting in that place, and then I have to ask them to remove her. I'll actually remove her myself from the meeting. So these are not the kind of people I will not come here now and ask questions. Why did you say what you said? Because it's a waste of time. And I cannot be in the same place with people who have this kind of bitterness. She told Ngozi Oronbese that she can never forgive me. You heard it from the voice, that she told COS that she can never forgive me. And this kind of person is having meeting with me. And every time I will come, and she will say, oh, my peer, but she is saying that she can never forgive me for what I don't know. From the beginning, I don't know, from the beginning of this whole thing, you are part of the Umuada. From the time, the beginning till now, and you know how this woman jumped all the hurdle up to this point. If I have wanted to punish her for many things that went wrong, she wouldn't be in this government by now. But she managed, and she's here. Now she is accusing me of, I don't know what I did to her. You know, mother, from Umada till now, which many people collected sanction from Umada. Rose was suspended in Umada. Jude was suspended in Umada. If Obubiko and her group was suspended, she was biggest part of it. She scaled through that hurdle, and she came here to now make a voice. How I suffered her in Umada. I don't know what, how that actually happened. So the point now is that because of the level this liberation is at this point, we don't want to entertain any distraction at all. She wants to get a rest, and that rest she will get. Adada Rama, from the voice note and the warning I've given to her over 10 good times, she continued to go outside there to castigate the members of the cabinet. So it's as if she is going to enjoy more of the media war and the media castigation. That's what she has chosen. I believe she's here. So if that's what she has chosen, I'm going to give her 4 weeks. 4 weeks suspension. She can go to media and fight fight the COS, fight anybody, fight me too. She have the right to do that now. But let me tell you one thing. If you castigate anybody in this cabinet, you will never come back to this government. From today, you are suspended for 4 weeks. The same thing is applicable to Carolina. Carolina is on definite suspension until I'm convinced that her mental health, psychologically, everything is balanced before she will come back. And after that, if she's ready to come back, she's going to contact Imama Dogum that she's ready to come back. But that will happen after 4 weeks. And the suspension is indefinite, so that she will not have blood pressure on this government. The thing is that the time we are now, if you are not ready to take heat of what comes from it, you better give way now. Better resign now, because people have died. Your own is only blood pressure. You don't know the blood pressure I have. You don't know what I'm going through as a person carrying all this thing in my head. So if you're having a blood pressure, resign now and take good care of yourself, because more heat is coming. A few weeks ago, I was telling people, since we have made a pronouncement of the declaration of Biafra, every arsenal will be released. And that's what is happening now. Today, they have printed flyers, my picture, my child picture, and they are sharing it everywhere. Nigeria military sharing it in Biafra land. And this is just the beginning. More are going to come. Everything in Nigeria know they are going to do it. And these people, what they do is to gather in their small circle and be causing confusion here and there. And then Rama go to her program and start talking as if there is a war in the cabinet. They are creating this kind of, they're creating this kind of scene for people that are viewing them to think that, oh, there is nothing in this government, there is nothing wrong with anybody in this government. Somebody cautioned you yesterday, interrupting, I don't know, and that is the right thing. She was talking and you are interrupting her. There's something that have cautioned me when I'm talking, especially on an important outing. Don't interrupt me. You continue to do that, and then you take offense. Okay, was correcting you that allow I don't know who to talk. so that we can hear what she's saying. After that, you can do whatever you want to do. You were interrupting her when she was talking. You were talking. Nobody hear what she was saying. And I don't know who being an elder. We have a policy here. Whenever she is talking, nobody should interrupt her. You came and you started interrupting her. And they try to correct you. You pick offense because you already have bad malice against Oge. And every other person you have malice against. Only Simon Ekpa is a good person. It's a lie. If you respect Simon Ekpa, you respect those that Simon Ekpa appointed.
Two minutes opening prayer, and I'll continue from there. Anyone can lead us in prayer. Thank you. Let me make sure somebody can unmute themselves. Sorry. Go ahead. You can unmute yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead. Adandimbo.
Eze bi n'eluigwe ọgọrọ ya na-akpụ n'ala. Chukwu okike ya akpọgo. Eze bi n'eluigwe ụmụ gị agbakọnata. Nna m anyị na-eme ibe isi anyị na-eme ka anyị nọ na-eme. Onweghị ibe ọzọ anyị bụ n'obi awụ njem nwere onwe. Ya ka anyị na-eji ijie. Anyị wee na-asị gị Chineke biko bịa ka ị nọnyere anyị. Chụọla anyị ka a lawa ajọ mmadụ ọkachasị ndị nsabo. Ndị si na Biafra ya abịa. Ndị na-anụ ọgụ niile ebe a na-anụ ka ha wee fụdatị na Biafra ya abịa si Chukwu biko ọgụ ahụgụ nwa ya nụrụ anyị ya. Gọzie anyị Chineke, gọzie ụmụ ife, gọzie ụmụ Biafra niile ebe ọnwụ na anyị niile anọ. Ezi Chineke ma ana m akpọkwa gị n'isi awali Amadike nọnyere m ihe gbaala m ya ume na-agwọ ya ọya. Chineke biko ọkwago ka anyị nwee onye ọzọ. Otu aka na-akpọkwa n'isi ọbata obie udu akọ mmiri na mbiko ihe niile ugoko ọdịnaka. Anyị eme nke anyị ji nwụrụ ma gị nwe ya eme nke iji wu Chukwu. Na m ana m asị aka ọwụna ụdọ ọwụna ezumezu ọwụna osi n'enu osi na ọwụ ikwu ọwụ ibe ọwụ onye ọzọkwa anya wụrụ ndị ji ọbata obi eji awalida maazị Nnamdị ka na-asị m aka ha gbajie. Asị tinyere ha ọgbaghara ebe ọbụla ba nọ na tinyere ha ọgbaghara. Were ọgbaghara tinye n'etiti ya Chineke pịaba m ụtarị mee ka ọkụ gbuo ha na-arụ mee ka ezumezu ha niile ha saa. Kpọpụtara ya awalida maazị Nnamdị ka nọ ọbata obi. Amoto aka si welekwa awa COS wee tinye gị n'aka nna m ọkwago nwa wike yo. Onye emekwe nke o ji wụrụ mmadụ n'ọgụ Chukwu na-eme. Nwa onye na-enye ike ajọ mmụọ ajọ mmadụ uke mmụọ uke mmadụ ebe ọsọkwa anya si onye ọsọkwa anya wụrụ ọsọkwa wụrụ mụnwa na-eche echiche ọjọọ megide asụ Chineke megide onye ọbụla na-emegide COS ayo ise Ọwụrụ m nwa na-emegide m ise onye ọsọkwa ya hụrụ ebe ọsọkwa ma na-agba ije ọ na-agba n'elu ọ na-agba ala ọ na-agba n'okpuru ala ọ na-agba n'elu bed asụ nchukwu asụ megide
maybe you go ya gora ya I like it. All right, thank you so much. Welcome, dear friends. Thank you so much for that wonderful prayer. We thank God for this opportunity to thank our own Obatobie, His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. Anun Kankan.
Kind of nearly. And I'm going to put the history make and go to a base and matter. Ezoko, Obato, Biako, and got terrorism, CC is terrorism. Even idea that.
Huh?
Obato, be someone, Ekpa. Finland, and CC.
Okay, for editing of Potago.
By in the Kubian and man alive.
Okay.
Because every people here. I just now Finland and CC is for this. Ngazara base, the chief of staff for Simon Ekpa. With the chief of terrorism. So Ngazara base with a question to answer. Because Oma, in him, Obatobie will make terrorism. Also, support Obatobie and terrorism. So I'm a lawyer. Ngazara base with a question to answer.
Yes.
Because when you learn Simon Ekpa they terrorize it, when you learn how they make terrorist man.
Ngazara base so yeah. And then now Ngazara base and then negotiate here that place. My chief of staff.
Now chief of staff to Simon Ekpa, who the terrorists at Ngasi. Then okay, Chukunkere, alias Isaiah Anyoko, who the finance minister, they will take Simon Ekpa get terrorized and don't terrorize. So which means I got a terrorism case. What person and her here like that? Nke one terrorism, nke one person na-eme na ọ bụghị nọchi etu anyị nọbụghị iwe ike buru egbe ọ na street gbagbuchi ndị mmadụ ịghọtara aha dị kwadoro onwe ya iche ekpeti plan terrorist dị etu a ekpere ikpe na court nwetacha evidence from everywhere. The chief of staff something ọma anyị ama ịghọtara.
Yes.
So the court kwesịrị ime invite.
O kwesịrị ime invite. Sure.
Ọ bụrụ na eme invite ekwesịrị etresi phone number ya a ga-afụ communication nyanwa na ọbata obi edere planụ gbasara the terrorist na ọbata obi ede mbe ma ọ bụrụ ọzọ naanị ọbata obi ewe onye na-eme terrorist. Oge nkere ya ji ego Simon ejighị ego oge nkere ya na-eweta ego eji eme the terrorist. So before ya ji ese ndị ego ahụ eji emeta terrorist Simon eji eme terrorist na o nwere nkata ya na Simon kpara before ya na-ese nke ndị Simon ego ji eme terrorist. Enwe mgbe o ji abụsọ naanị Simon planụ ihe niile a. So ha na-emekwa ihe ha na-eme ha marakwa na that is what goes around comes around.
Sure.
I na-efiri na Simon Ekpa a ga-eme ya arrest. A ga-emepe ha change arrest one by one. They have questions to answer. Because that is what. Onwe mgbe mmadụ ga-abụ ga-anọ n'okwu ọfisi na-arụ ọrụ enwe ụdị kesi dị enwe something dị etu a. A ga-ajụ onye ọbụla ga-ajụ onye ọbụla ajụjụ. Ọ bụrụ na emechaa na ikpeazụ release egbe a ga-ajụ onye ọbụla ajụjụ.
Okwu dị ya.
Ka ihe ma gbasara this particular thing. Ka ihe ma gbasara ya ka ejide ya phone gaa through ya phone. Mana communication in with that person. Must say when other people in na plan for some way is. Can on that terrorism man had check the Simon Ekpa. So we are here watching them. Multi years on them in where people basara Gozora base. Also be literate or be educate. According to the information they here na public data. Ọnụ kwara Twitter handle ya na ọ bịara ime ya educate ihe dị egbe na egbe. Ọkwa ihe ọ na-akọwa.
Ya ihe ọ na-akọwa.
Ọ bịara ime ya educate ihe dị iche between egbe na egbe. Then Ugo 247 sịrị gị na gị were ọgbụrụ ma ya ego were ego.
Hello?
Ada ndị bụ na ndị egede.
Nna ọkpa na-ama njijiji na.
Ọjụ ga na-awarị.
Ọkpa na-ama njijiji na ana. N'ọnwụ na Biafra sọkọmbụ na nke a. Ọnwụ na Biafra mekịta sọkọmbụ unu sọkọmbụ achinyela m na.
Bụ na ndị egede. Ada gee ntị. Gị ma jụrụ gị ihe a gwa dị early this morning ka onye sịrị ka m jụrụ gị ihe a. Yes, mba na ịtọrọsụrụ ọdịnala nwa nsị gị anyị ji ekwukwe maka onye abụ na anya na-afụ anya amaghị onye ọ bụ ịghọtara anya amaghị onye ọ bụ and my spirit na-agwa m ọdịnala nwa ọ na-eklem onye abụ DSS agent ka onye abụghị onye Igbo ọdịnala nwa abụghị onye Igbo onye na-ekekwe m tikere ya detuo o because onwe ike ime a full statement ọgwụ onye nọ n'ala Igbo o nweghị ime ka full statement nke asụsụ Igbo ị na-aghọta ị na-watch program ya na-ege ntị so mana all these things ọbaghị uru ebe point m nwere ịjụ ya bụ ha na-ekwu this is their charter 27 charter ha na-agụ for primary I'm a lawyer because ihe ndị ihe ọ na-akọ kịta number one ugodi o nwere red flag to face number one red flag when a government in your order, I'm going off government, original government, Naga and fundraising. I want to way no nitra, only claim on nitra. Of course, he broadcast that fundraising that day. Okay, well, number one mistake, only go to the first. Then number two mistake, only get on a medicine position. Over the message, COAC, send the area. Two messages. God, God say, na send the nonsense here. Now God also send the area. Me, COA, two messages also in the area. Mana yana we wote ke financing before finance minister work in Kede. Wote a message from Kede. Okay, number 2 4 to go. The number 3 4 to as a media team, as a media over Oklahoma media. Only abo ino nitra. Omo oge nkere ya me interview. Biafra so no ajụjụ ọjụrụ oge nkere. Omo COS o me interview. To ande to give media show me Kenya Biafra United kpọ COS me interview promote Biafran cause. Kenya as a media I don't want followers. Over 130,000 followers on the claim. Kenya Biafra United kpọ chief of staff of Biafra government in exile. Can have to go to the United States of Biafra. Biafra government in exile. Chief of staff ya Ngozi Orabueze, doctor. Kenya as a media onwere media. Kenya me ikpo ya me interview. Nota ihe o kwuru. Biafra jụọ ya ajụjụ. Ya na onwe jụkwa ya ajụjụ. Then ọkpọ oge nkere. Oge nke interview. Oge nkere ọpụtakwa gwa Biafra okwu. Biafra jụọ ya ajụjụ. Kenya na-akọrọ ihe asịnsị. Enwebụ onye jụrụ oge nkere ajụjụ. Ha na-akọ chata. Ị na-akpọ ị na-ekele ma bụrụ mee lọya. Ndị mere lọ gara anụ ihe anyị na-ekwu. Ebe anyị kwujuru ha agwa ebe anyị kwuru adịghị mma. Mana as a normal human being, as an ordinary person mbụ, ihe na-ajụ bụ ka ọ gụrụ ihe ọ gụrụ kịta charter for prime minister. Ya gụọra anyị charter chief of staff in the government, ihe that charter kwuru chief of the government. Then after bụcha that charter for chief of staff in the government, ya gụọra anyị in absence of the prime minister anọghị ya and the deputy prime minister, when the deputy prime minister in that government, onye ga-arun the government. Ọ bụrụ na a ga-emegara appoint anybody, ka onye ga-coordinate here, the work of chief of staff in the government and the work of chief of staff in absence of the prime minister. Ihe a simple something. About who did the I am onye spirit. Everybody in the you must show your face.
You must show your face. It's a sacrifice.
Before I get into, you must show your face. How come we trying at once? You know happen. Let all of them come out.
Yes. Now for the reason why Obato Biejin this guy is so.
Because all that what spirit God.
That is why Obato Biejin that this guy is so. What tele Okay, initial time on the claim. All go from all joining the Nelly. All support to Nelly. Don't their time. On about what message you might be about. All joining the Nelly with the first of Galan. On the other they make all joining the here you do. Monomy no that ground they disappear. So many attack disappear. Among them must be born for months. Before support to Ekpa Toby, I want to know good over so can I go do so that all you are watching has the baffles on evil men. Ya coach
last month before I got this convention on a program, actually video program I will be here. I just start analysis. Okay, boy on a phone.
Yes.
Na PM disappear. There were 2 days, nothing minute. Okay, boy on a phone, about a video program. Yeah, on a live program, or go send a link. Okay, see, I need 30 minutes. Never on call the same to you. I'm going to okay. When a hotel could be okay, my whole lot. Na hotel could get no. Okay, when a hotel could be. And when I've gone on a hotel Katata. Now watch it background here. Go and watch all the whole background. They book and carry on the program. All the different background hotels. I'm not there. Send their picture bridge. America on Kaino, or to na Jamaica.
Oh, na Biafrans, banket alo awe me aye. When you also me mo na masolinda.
Advice.
Masolinda. Solinda alo rejimu na France wike. Umo no he and I will French citizen okwebe. Nema wona o was he. Nama wone.
Adenani neku.
Anamani neku.
Cameron up Vico, can have very, very important. They put me here in the morning in the program. They put me on Twitter this afternoon. The government should not wait. There's no time to waste. As a man, when we make all that, the attorneys should go direct to court. Immediately. Let them come. Let them come. Here I was going to here government kind of get. We are in government. That is the government. I can't tell you to see more than because they did it when I come here. I should go. Only the my Biafra Unite. Yeah, the one I caught.
I've been a court.
Yeah, the one I caught. And the court will America back account to the account all about Nigeria or no. Account to be in Nigeria. Account to in Nigeria. Oh, Biafra no so. Let us see all the government here in our true. Now, I have a United States of Biafra. This is the time they will show that it. Those in Nigeria, can't put a feeling the Hala boss. In America, I can't do America came a period. In town, the Canuna, London, name broadcast. I get kidnapped oil and Kenya. In town, America, Yahaga, I already gave by the meeting in a court. Let them come. I'm not going to because I don't make it on.
Nando. Hi. Oh no, we're not even able to that. Somebody I like so much. I like this man with hope na onya mother. A man that na he could.
Hello?
Hello? And the money. And the money in the fool, in the wase. Because now money in the fool, but when I'm with fool, man, I'm man on this mess in no now. Lamuma is a 9 man on any way. And now we are one year. I'm a baby carrying a kita, but it's then my condition. Everyone I'm magazine wase. No one is so good, Diano. It's Namunga, we are a great woman, the whole world, the one in the Yamoma can not, the Puma can nest, Pulumanas promo. And I'm on a look at chain, then look at chain, no, if you follow. Mona Carolina and Bez, if I catch you. I even now. Go on when good season and Janos, then look at chain on the Jena social media. Everyone I'm walk.
Okay.
Nah,
thank God that I myself. Which you will tell it.
Welcome wages now. Nabai. Oh, answer Mamma Honyo or DJ. I want to my second. I'm not gonna be
that was your first statement. Now,
Manibi some Namuma go Fuma is Namma go for my second Nama
because you know me very well. Okay, Mamma, my good.
Ken. Awaya Chikakua Chigara Bombo Lion. Seven another alum man, I am my end. I'm Mamma, this guy and a Bombo Lion. Omonia and a Badamu. I just my boyfriend and darling for Kumu. They get my end. They get into Lakayanya. Every good, even on no good Yana and Baraka. Can they go through Bombo Lion Anya? Nambalakaya. Balaka the Chaki is Yale. Couldn't more die is Yale. And then no Bolaya. Nambalaka the Chaki is Yale. And so Guinea do. Near Mayo, India, maybe Minada and Devon and Dig. Kakala is Yale. Oh, you go to no treat, go to Shinkulaka and in Vakayagas. Those go to or go to Winania. Eh? Walking away there and waste 3 times. If I was there, humble man, it's an insult for me. Biafra because he just woke man, and may late to him so low. Because that guy is when I bowl the money and I'm a Monday name at Waka. So
Good morning, ụmụ Chineke. Ana m ekele mmụọ dịpụtara m. Ana m ekele mmụọ ji m na-anụ ọnụ. Ana m ekele mmụọ kesị na mma nwe ihe m na-eme. Mmụọ ha sị na enweghị mmadụ ọbụla, enweghị okwu ọbụla mmadụ kwuru. Ana m asị gị mmụọ ngozie gị. Ana m ekele gị. Ana m asọpụrụ gị. Mmụọ na-arọpụtara m. Ọ sị na ọ ga-ekwe ka agụrụ gụọ m. Ọ sị na ọ ga-ekwe ka m were ọbara rie nri. Ana m ekele gị. A sị m ebe m na-adị ndụ na ya emejere gị ozi. Echiche ndị iro na-eche n'isi m. Okwu ọjọọ niile ha na-eche n'isi m. Ana m asị back to sender. Mmụọ ọjọọ ọbụla, ajọ mmụọ ọbụla, mmadụ ọbụla ọnwụ, ebe ọbụla ị nọ na-eche echiche ọjọọ, na-ekwu okwu ọjọọ n'isi m, ana m asị na ị ga-ewere ala wee zere mmiri n'ụtụtụ. Onye nke pụtara na ihe nke m na-eme ọ dịghị ya mma, n'ọtụtụ eme ga-emeteghị eme ya. Soshal midia nọ, onye ọbụla nwere right ime ihe ọbụla otu o si chọọ ya, otu ọbụla o si masị ya. Gị bịa na-ekwu okwu ọjọọ n'isi m, ana m asị ga-ewere ada wee zere mmiri n'ehihie. Enweghị onye mkpọrọ si ya ọbịa, ọ because of asị na eko si dị mma, na eko si dị mma mmekọrịta nwanne na nwanne. Ọ bụ maka ihe nke m na-eme ọ ya ka ndị mmadụ ji na-apụta. Gị wuru nwoke wuru nwaanyị, ịpụta n'ụtụtụ abịa imechi onwe gị ihu mgbe na-ede ihe ị na-ede na-enweghị ihe ọjọọ m mere gị, ekwujọha m gị. Mmụọ nke ezipụtara m, ana m asị gị gaa nụwara m ọgụ, gaa nụwara m ọgụ. Onye a na-ede ihe a, onye a na-ekwu okwu ọjọọ na ọ ga-adị ndụ aba n'ihu ya. Onye ka m na-ekwubu okwu m na-ekwubu, onye emekwe, onye eme. One minute, ana m abịa nụ. Aka m docha. Ego ọma si na mmiri, nwa ọma si na mmiri. Ada onye ọbụla nọ n'ụwa na-eme ihe ọ na-eme cannot do without water. Mmiri, enwe onye m mejọrọ, enwe onye m kwujọrọ. Nye m na-eme ihe izitere m. Ndụ m dị today ọ bụghị n'ike m. Masị onye m ga-anwa mama nwụọ na sins with accident. Otu mmiri kpọpụtara m, ọ sị na m ya dị ndụ n'ọnụ ya ọnụ. Gị wuru nwoke, gị wuru nwaanyị na-ekwujọ m ka ị na-eyuzu mmiri na-asa eze gị. Mmiri ya agbagbu gị. Ka ị na-eyuzu mmiri na-asa iru gị. Mmiri ya agbagbu gị. Ka ị na-eyuzu mmiri na-aṅụ aṅụ, mmiri ya agbagbu gị. Amaghị m onye ewu. Ka ị na-eyuzu mmiri na-eri nri, mmiri ya agbagbu gị. Ka ị na-eji mmiri na-asa arụ, mmiri ya agbagbu gị. Ọrụ maka ọya emekwe, ọya eme. Ana Tọki ka m na-awụpụrụ gị mmiri a biko. Mmụọ ala Biafra, mmụọ ala Tọki biko. Onye m na-adịghị ihe m mere ya, nọ na-achọ isi m biko achọghị m ka onye a ọ dị ndụ banyega n'uhie achọghị m ka onye a dị ndụ banyega n'uhie ozi m chọrọ inweta ka enwee onye mụ ya ga-abịa gwa m na ihe ahụ m kwuru na o meene ọgwụ na ihe obiọma ga-eji akpa m na n'uhie anyị na-aba enweghị m mere onye a akpọghị m ya sị ya ọbịa biko 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 mmiri biko gosi ihe ijiri bụrụ mmiri ka onye a na-eyi uzu mmiri n'ụtụtụ a gosi ihe iji bụrụ mmiri achọrọ m ka m nwetakwa ozi ka abịakabede m na comment section na onye aha na o were n'ala wee zere mmiri biko biko ya kwa ma ọ ga-eme ọ ya eme n'aha Chukwu okike abịa ma ana m ekele my leader president Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ụtụtụ ọma sa ana m ekele ọbata obie Prime Minister Simon Ekpa ụtụtụ ọma sa ana m ekele nọmba 3 city egbe a na-agba n'anyanwụ mmiri a na-awụ n'akwụkwọ ede mmiri a na-awụ n'okwute mọmị mbụ Dayon nwaanyị ka nwaanyị afọ mụrụ Biafra Deputy Prime Minister of United States of Biafra Dr. Ngozi Orabaeze mọmị ụmụ mọmị good morning ma ana m ekele aka na-ejire ndị Biafra ego finance minister pharmacist onye ọcha bịara ụwa n'oji good morning ma ana m ekele all the cabinet good morning to you all armed forces good morning to you all ana m ekele all the Genu Biafrans at large good morning to you all omenye ejije ọfọ eji m ọfọ ji obi aka m oduchu enwe onye mmejọrọ dọtọbịarịba egbu m bụ onwe ya ọwụghị ajọ ọgwụ arụsị a na-egburo mmadụ na nkịtị pụta ọwa onye were ntọgbu arụsị ewere ntọgbuo ya eji m ohere a na-ekele Obinna ọ sị good morning my brother humble Dayon Chuka Francis ọ sị good morning nwa Chineke ana m ekele Smarty nke makọna m ndo iwu ụtụtụ ọma Chuksu Francis ọsịse Maazị Kevin ụtụtụ ọma Maazị Azaya Ifeanyị Maazị ndewo Maazị ndị otu imere ụtụtụ ọma ana m ekele Maazị Ekene dịrị Chukwu ụtụtụ ọma famili dị mma famili ke gị kwanụ Chukwu gozie unu niile eneme nwa agụ ụtụtụ ọma nwa Chineke ụtụtụ ọma Chisakaisi Biafra ụtụtụ ọma ụmụ Chineke ekele m unu asị m nke ọbụla onye si ya dịde ekwe eze birikwo eze na ya adị eze enweghị ihe eme gị ụmụnne m achọrọ m the thing m gwara unu si m ga-achọta achọrọ m ya achọtaghị m ya achọrọ m ya achọtaghị m ya believe me achọrọ m ya I look for it I could not find it I tried my best achọrọ m ya believe me achọrọ m ya achọtaghị m ya I look for it but I did not find it achọrọ m ya so ama m na unu ya dị disappoint ama m na unu ya dị disappoint I look for it I could not find it so the thing gwuru ike so that program na yesterday ahụ dịka ka m si gwa unu anyị ga-emetụzi ya aka but m ga na-achọkwa ya akwa ka m gwakwa unu otu aka I will keep searching for it then mgbe ọbụla m nwetara ya then I will make sure m mere the program ụmụnne m na-ahụ n'ahịa Chineke nna na-emere anyị ala obodo zoo na-agba gara gara ọ na-agba gara gara ọwụ ka a na-akpọ aka Chukwu dị ya ọrịa ka a na-akpọ this one aka Chukwu dị ya 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 na ihe niile anyị na-eme aka Chukwu dị ya nne m Esta ozi nne ụtụtụ ọma nne m ụtụtụ ọma nne ụtụtụ ọma nne ele otu i mere ele otu i mere nne ele otu i mere Chukwu gozie gị nne m.
So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has yielded to Gumi's request, allegedly. The news says the federal government has disclosed that it has approached Turkey, not will. It has already approached Turkey for assistance in addressing Nigerians' worsening insecurity. Not Israel, not Turkey. Right? Now, someone will ask why. Right? Now, according to the sources, Turkey has advanced military technology like drones, weapons, alias equipment. Right? Now, they have strong counter-terrorism experience, more than US and Israel. They are more experienced in fighting terrorism. Now, they have military equipment, more than other countries, right? They have enough training. They have intelligence support and tactical partnership. Yes, I think this is the reason, the obvious reason why our president is going for Turkey. And mind you, the 4 helicopters that our president requested from the US, still they hold up. Maybe they buy fuel. Yes, still they traffic. It never reach Nigeria. So we cannot be waiting for them, right? That is why they are asking for help from Turkey. Guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about this news?
Enwere mgbe ihe dị ike mere n'obodo a. Enwere mgbe ihe dị ike mere n'obodo a. Earthquake n'obodo a. Mgbe ahụ mgba Buhari na ya. Buhari were $100 million bi n'obodo a. And mgbe ahụ ya maa na enwere ihe ndị a na-apụ naanị wit ndị zoo. Enwere ihe ndị a na-apụ naanị ndị zoo. Obodo m na-awụ Europe o, ndị Europe ekweghị eme ha accept. Ekweghị eme ha accept because of isi ala ha. But isi ala ka ha dị ha na-akọva ihu. Ha na-amapụ mmadụ olu. Isi ala ka ha wụ by force. Isi ala ha ka ha wụ by force. And because of ihe a na Nigeria na-akpọ ha now, ha mee ha na-ata ntiti gị isi. Etipiana economy obodo a. Economy obodo a etipiana ya because of gịnị? Aka ha nọ na ihe ngwa agha. Because of ha na-ere ngwa agha. Etipiana obodo a. Obodo a na economy ya na-adịghịzi mma chaa. etipere obodo a etiri obodo a ikonomi ya gwodogodo. Believe me. Economy obodo a na ego ha enwezi isi. Before one coin ha ị ga-eji ya zụrụ ihe. But now, even 10 obodo ha sef enweghị ihe eji ya gote nwunye. Ya wụ gịnị? Because of ihe ha tiri aka na ya. America egi ha. Egi economy ha. That is ego ha adịzie useless. Once ha mere attempt itiga aka na aka na-akpọ ha na the worst abịa dị. But onye ọbụla na-eme ihe ọ na-eme kwụwa aka ya ọtọ. Onye ọbụla na-eme ihe kpewe ekpere. Ọkadibi egbu mgbu onwe ya. Ọ bụghị ajọ ọgwụ. We move. Enwere ọtụtụ mmadụ ga-apụta na gị.
Is it in the government?
Enwere ọtụtụ mmadụ ga-apụta na this mmadụ ibi ya wuru chi ọjọọ nye ya, but this program n'ụtụtụ a aga m afọ ọsọ onwe m na mmeri ya. Agwala m mmụọ zipụtara m si ọ bịa eme ihe o ji zipụta m.
It's because Nnamdi Kanu was captured. They are not able to capture the terrorists, and they don't want to capture them.
But you said they know them. They know them. They're not faceless. You said they're in the government.
From what? From the scenario I established. Because Nnamdi Kanu was captured. They are not able to capture the terrorists, and they don't want to capture them.
But you said they know them. They know them. They're not faceless. You said they're in the government.
From what? From the scenario I established. You don't believe that nobody knows them? From the scenario I
ụmụnne geenụ ntị ọfụma, geenụ ntị ọfụma, geenụ ntị ọfụma, geenụ ntị ọfụma. Mmụọ ka mmụọ na-eme ihe o jiri bụrụ chi. Mmụọ ka mmụọ na-eme ihe o ji bụ chi. Geenụ ntị ọfụma, geenụ ntị ọfụma. Don't be distracted, biko nu. Unu enwere distracted. Ya wụ ụtụtụ Monday. Ọ wụ ụtụtụ Monday, ọ wụ ụtọ ọ na-adị. Enwere mmeri na-echepụrụ mmụọ. Mmụọ na-aga ịga ịrụ ọrụ ya. Believe me. Just focus on the program. Koporo anything ọbụla mega na comment section. And couldn't make the live button. Get nothing.
It's because Nnamdi Kanu was captured. They are not able to capture the terrorists, and they don't want to capture them.
But you said they know them. They know them. They're not faceless. You said they're in the government.
From what? From the scenario I established. You don't believe that nobody knows them? From the scenario I presented on this program. You believe that nobody in government knows the terrorists, and they reach to them, and they can beat chest that I will get the girls or the students released.
So now what?
I think the government should look inward and be serious.
So how do you want? How serious do you want that to be? Because with all we've been seeing, they've been making moves.
It is their own people that are using the terrorists for political reasons.
Away. We have the president, we have the National Assembly, and of course the judiciary. And for now, since yesterday, I see the National Assembly coming up with different.
Are they waking up? Are they waking up
from
from
sleep? Look at the submission.
Is there complacency that led to this? Are they just waking up from sleep? Is there complacency? Because they became an apron of the presidency. All of them, the judiciary and the National Assembly, nobody. Now, I dare the judiciary to rule against Wike in PDP crisis.
Now, many Nigerians are talking about it, comparing what the terrorists are doing and, of course, what the sentence granted to the IPOP leader, Nnamdi Kanu, which he was moved to Sokoto. That Nnamdi Kanu cannot be compared to what terrorists have been doing to Nigerians over the years. Lots of like over 1,000 people. Look at Chibok. On Monday or Tuesday, I covered this event, and Chibok, another fresh attack in Chibok since 2000, since first day of the year till date.
It's because Nnamdi Kanu was captured. They are not able to capture the terrorists, and they don't want to capture them.
But you said they know them. They know them. They're not faceless. You said they're in the government.
From what? From the scenario I established. You don't believe that nobody knows them? From the scenario I presented on this program. You believe that nobody in government knows the terrorists, and they reach to them, and they can beat chest that I will get the girls or the students released.
So now what?
I think the government should look inward and be serious.
So So how serious do you want them to be? Because with all we've been seeing, they've been moved,
It is their own people that are using the terrorists for political reasons. Know that.
Unanu ya game akuga. Ya game akuga. But thank God for Donald Trump. Thank God for United States of Biafra. Thank God for Don Tongo Zorabezi, Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. Name Chukwugoziegi.
Now, Asaro Dokobo, I want Nigerians to watch this video. Yeah. Nigerians, I greet everyone. Now, Asaro Dokobo, I want Nigerians to watch this video. Hear what this pig, but we have a lot of useless comedians in Nigeria. Asaro is one of the useless comedians in Nigeria. I want people to listen to what I call Asaro Dokobo is talking about Trump coming to America, coming to Nigeria. Asaro Dokobo, let me tell you, your name is in the list of those Americans are coming because there was a video. We will not show you, we will not bring the video now, but already your video is in America here. Yeah, already a video is in America where you said they are the ones that are buying all the IPOB Igbos, that you are the one that buy the Igbos in Imo State and the whole Imo State and Anambra State. They are the one that buy the whole Igbos in Igbo land. The video is there. I don't know people are forgotten. Easily to forget.
And the Ebile Mugemia, here wo Umahi, Hope Uzodema. This guy at that time, Obiano, and the Ufani Uguani. Okezi Bazu. Ya ndị hayarị ya ka ọ bịa ndị ESN ọ bụ otu ochi ndị agha ndị Igbo na-egbuga ihe ahụ. Geenụ ntị.
The video is there. We'll play the video to you when the time. Your name is on the list of people Americans are coming after. If America is coming, are they coming? Yes, they are coming. Get ready. You have all the whole power to buy people to face America. You have the power to face America. And this terrorist, Fulani terrorists, Boko Haram do this thing in the north, I do this thing everywhere in Nigeria. And they cannot.
Yes.
Days are numbered. Your days are numbered.
Yes.
Wait and see. Please hate me if you are first time watching my video. Share this video, like and comment and follow me, please. Please.
Let them come. Let Trump come. This lunatic. He wants to annex Canada. He wants Iceland. He wants to kill the president of Venezuela. He wants to kill the supreme leader of Iran. He wants to finish up Yemen. This sick lunatic. And that's why when they talk about America is a sick country, a country of mad people, insane people. And that's why they can elect a mad, insane idiot, a lunatic. That's why they can elect a lunatic as their president. South Africa is committing genocide against white. This one, but he cannot see the genocide in Congo. He cannot see the genocide in Gaza. He cannot see the genocide in Sudan, right? Against white. Nigeria genocide against Christian. He wants Iceland. He wants to annex Canada. He wants to kill the president of Venezuela. He wants the president of Colombia to never set foot on American soil. Who wants to set foot on American soil? What's there for me to go and see in America? What is there for me to go and see in America? Thank God, Tony, Biafra can stand without a job. Thank God. So please, let us sit down. Let us give these people their country. Let us give them let them go. What are they doing in Lagos? What are they doing in other people's land? Let them just go. Come to Nigeria, you die in Nigeria. Malcolm, agency, you will die in Nigeria. Let Trump and you people come. That one will assure you, you people will die here. It will be your graveyard. Nigeria will be your graveyard. Everybody knows that people are being killed left, right, and center in Nigeria. This is not a lie. But is it Muslim? Is it Muslim? Is it Christian? I'm a Muslim. Who is in the oasis of non-Muslim? Non-Muslims. What I am today, I was not made by Muslims. What I am today, I was made by non-Muslims. You people talk too much. Don't worry, we are waiting. We always tell you, we don't just talk, we perform. Tony, let them come now. Allow the Americans to come. Which America? We are growing up, we said 12 days war. How many days war had gone? We will finish, we will do this. The world is waiting. So many empires had risen. We saw the Judean Empire, we saw the Greek Empire, we saw the Roman Empire, we saw Persia, we even saw the Muslim Empire. They all fell. Maybe Trump is the coroner for the fall of the American Empire. This man just stands up, he stands up, when he wakes up, he just, are we talking of Muslims or am I not a Muslim? And am I not a Muslim? Let them not say most Christians have been killed. More Muslims have died in Nigeria than Christians. A group of evil people are killing people. And some of us had made effort. Yes, Daniel, I plan to fight America. Daniel Jerry, yes, I plan to fight them. Are they not human beings like us? When the time comes, you know whether we'll be able to engage you know whether we'll be able to engage America if they will live here. Let them come down. Maybe they'll fly in the air. They will come down. When they come down, whether they will live here. I think their own, if one person dies, it pains them so much. Let them come, whether they.
Asari Dokubo, very funny pig. Asari. Hey.
The British and the Fulani has collapsed. I want to tell you. That the agreement between the British and the Fulani has collapsed. And the only person that collapsed it is Trump.
Who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? All this while I've talked about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but at this point, I want to ask this question. For the first time, I am asking this question. Who exactly is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because the young man is getting me confused day by day. The more the day comes by, the more this young man surprises me. I ask again, who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Before I go further, I want you to write, thank you, Donald Trump. I ask you to write thank you, Donald Trump, not just for writing's sake, but before you write it, just hold on. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, in one of his live broadcasts, said that Donald Trump is going to bring an end, the agreement and the evil arrangement between British government and Fulani hegemony, not just in Nigeria, but in the whole West Africa. Just 3 days ago, it happened like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. I'm telling you honestly, at this point, I'm beginning to, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is somebody I respect a lot, but this time around, I don't just really know. Who exactly is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if I may ask? That young man had never for once said, I am a prophet. Can never said it. He always come out to say, my name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Sometimes he will say, my name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the highest mass movement on earth, IPOB. This young man had never for once come out to say, I am a prophet. But look at everything he has said. Day by day is being fulfilled. Day by day is being confirmed. I think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be studied closely. Not only that, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should most especially be studied by the so-called people who call themselves prophets, pastors, or whatever men of God in our society today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who exactly is that young man? In a short video, I just want you to listen to the confirmation of what Donald Trump did just a few days ago from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Once again, I ask, who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra? Don't forget to write, thank you, Donald Trump, for what he had done for Christians in Nigeria a few days ago. And again, it is a confirmation that man is God to man. Currently, Donald Trump, the president of the United States of America, is the God of Christians in Nigeria. Am I of the opinion that there is no God? No. But God doesn't work in isolation. Most times, God uses people nearest to you to work. And that is why we are all hands, eye, ear, whatever of God. God doesn't work in isolation. He must use man to work. That's why I'm of the opinion that man is God to man. Let me stop here for now. Please follow me for more updates. Like, share, and comment on my view. Thank you for watching.
I want to tell you that the agreement between the British and the Fulani has collapsed. And the only person that collapsed it is Trump. I want the world to understand this. The only person that collapsed that devilish arrangement whereby the Fulanis have been guaranteed in perpetuity, the advancement of their hegemonic interest right across the whole of West Africa, not just in the zoo. As long as Britain gets their free oil, as long as there is enough money to pay every successive director of the United States Department of State, as long as there is enough money to bribe all ambassadors coming to Abuja. Before that, it was Lagos. As long as they had enough money, they were prepared to do anything they like to kill as many people as possible, to run the government into the ground, to go like there is no tomorrow, to display their mediocrity at its very worst.
Mediocrity words. The prophet of our own. The prophet of our own. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ahamadike. Ndị Chukwu gozie gị. Ahamadike ndị Igbo, Chukwu gozie gị. Anyị nwe mmeri, anyị nwe mmeri, anyị nwe mmeri, ụmụ Biafra nwe mmeri. Believe unu na anyị nwe mmeri, onye m ga-agwa unu. Just believe that we are winning. Anyị nwe mmeri o, anyị nwe mmeri e. Anyị nwe mmeri, ụmụ Biafra nwe mmeri.
gone to war in the past 50, 70 years, and they won that war decisively. I'm asking. They went to Vietnam. They left with a bloody nose. They went to Korea. What they ended up doing is dividing the North and South. Up until this moment, there doesn't seem to be peace in Vietnam. They went to Afghanistan. They ran away. They cut and ran. Where did they go to? They went to Somalia. They were disgraced. They went to Bay of Pigs. They were disgraced. Barrister, can you point to in Libya what is going on in Libya? Barrister, can you point to any war in the past 70 years that America has gone into and won decisively? Just one. So why will this one be a different case?
Now, all you said here is all about ideological war.
Barrister, these wars were not ideological. They were grand physical wars.
No. Ideological. That's why you have North and South Korea. And North is a communist state. Is that not true?
Good. But Barrister, it wasn't just ideological. It was a physical war.
I said,
okay, how about Vietnam?
What they went for is ideological war. That means the type of political
culture. What happened in Afghanistan?
Is it not the same thing?
Was it ideological?
Yes, they were not supporting America. And America said, okay, since you don't want, they left. It would have been a different thing if America was doing something to help them. And
Barrister, you know why I'm asking this question? You know that if you talk about Afghanistan, the Taliban gave America. Joe Biden ran away from Afghanistan.
Because the people were not cooperating now. They were even.
You think that these people will cooperate here? We see people like Shegumi saying, look, come, don't try, don't come.
Mr. Okoro, in this particular case now, Christians are going to back America because he came to help them. That's the truth.
Okay.
So whatever the Muslims are doing, it will not hold any water. Rather, the Christians that I know that are more will now say, okay, in that case, we are going. Yes, they will divide this country. That's what is going to happen. That is what is going to happen, just like they have in North and South Korea. The Christian part and the Muslim part. That's the truth. So there's no way America will come here and lose out. No, it's not possible.
It's not about America losing out. It's about what happens to the Nigerian people.
End now. Oh yeah, go your separate way. Go your separate way. Oh, end again.
Is it not the same?
Don't share this concern that it might get into a war that will last as long as.
It's not possible. For what? Okay. Who will challenge them?
How long did the Afghan war last?
No. Who will challenge
when
them?
Afghanistan drove away Soviet Union from Afghanistan.
The moment the Christian.
Barrister, what is going on in Iraq? Is there peace in Iraq?
Yes. Did you hear any noise there? Since after Al-Qaeda was taken down, did you hear anybody making noise? And then Saddam Hussein was taken out.
Oh, you think there's peace in Iraq?
Yes.
You have been making noise.
Barrister, is there peace in Libya?
Look, all these things we are pointing at is the internal matter of the people. Like if they have been killing and all that,
yes,
America will come in.
Yes.
Are you going to decided to do what they are doing because that's what they want? And America cannot interfere in such a situation. But whereby there is massive killing of a particular religious group and all that, or a group of people, America will come in and stop it. Yes, they will do that. That's the truth.
Okay, so Barrister Darlington, you welcome America
100%
into Nigeria.
110%, because the government have shown that they don't have the capacity to stop these terrorists. Mr. Okoro, if two people have taken action against that man that threatened his own wife.
Barrister, talking about, has America stopped ISWAP?
Where is ISWAP holding swear? They can't threaten America today now. They can do all this in all these smaller countries.
Okay.
But why not tell me that have America defeated the terrorists in their country? I will take you serious.
Okay.
No, mention one terrorist that entered America.
Where has America gone to war?
God bless America. God bless Donald Trump. God bless Dr. Ngozi Orazabeh, the Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra.
Nigeria is extremely wealthy in natural resources, possessing Africa's largest oil and gas reserves, top 10 globally in the world for oil.
Oh yeah, that money is definitely going to their
Significant
people.
deposits of coal, iron ore, tin, need all this stuff, limestone, zinc, and rich agricultural land, yet struggles with resource management. No, it's not resource management. It's the outside world destroying your people, destroying your nation, fueling tribalism, fueling hatred, instigating these problems when all of you in Nigeria should be rich. You're not enemies amongst each other, people. You stupid fools. Don't take the bait. They want you to kill your neighbor. Islam doesn't teach you to kill Christians, and Christianity doesn't teach you to kill Muslims. This is Nigeria is extremely wealthy.
The path we are pursuing is a path of pressure, relentless pressure to ensure that Biafra comes. How are we going to employ that pressure? There are only two ways to get your freedom in the history of the whole world. Freedom can be gotten only two ways. One is through the ballot box. In other words, people will contest have Biafra Nationalist Party, yes, as they have in Scotland. And then we vote for them. When they then go to the House or maybe go to Abuja, they will say, we are here under the mandate of Biafra Nationalist Party. Because of that, we want to go and conduct a referendum in order for us to be free. The other way, you fight. Either you go to the ballot box or you fight. Which option are we choosing? We have chosen to fight.
You're white! You gonna stop! Touch!
The only thing we are good at is what? How to share stolen money. The money you go and borrow, how to share it. That is what our leaders are.
God have mercy on us.
None of them is very visionary. None of them. The money you go and borrow, how to share it. That is what our leaders are. None of them is very visionary. None of them. The money you go and borrow, how to share it. That is good at is what? How to share stolen money. The money you go and borrow, how to share it. That is what our leaders are.
God have mercy on us.
None of them is very visionary. None of them. The money you go and borrow, how to share it. That is what our leaders are. None of them is very visionary. None of them. The money you go.
Top of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this meets you well. Honestly, with the way Sheikh Gumi is going, he's going to even cause more harm than good to the religion of Islam. I sincerely do not support what he's doing because I wonder how you are going to be sympathetically with the way Sheikh Gumi is going. He's going to even cause more harm than good to the religion of Islam. I sincerely do not support what he's doing because I wonder how you are going to be sympathetic to terrorists and forgetting the victims of the terrorists. How can we continue like this? And if Sheikh Gumi continues to do what he's doing, it's going make the situation more complicated, and because he's an Islamic cleric, is going to bring more bad light to the religion of Islam. I'm advising Sheikh Gumi to read the room. Please, Sheikh Gumi should read the room and understand what is happening and stop making, he should just stop commenting. Because he is further making, he's exacerbating the entire situation to be even worse than what it is. We cannot support negotiation with terrorists. There is nothing you are going to come and tell me that is going to make me accept that these guys are doing the right thing, or they're unaliving people because something was done to them. We have to be very, very strategic in our thoughts. So please, Sheikh Gumi should read the room and understand the situation, because now that the whole Christian genocide thing is trending, now that we're having a lot of attention in our country, now that the religion of Islam is really painted in a bad light, it's not a good time. It is not a good time for such comments and remarks. Please, he should stop it. I am not with Sheikh Gumi on his plight of negotiating with terrorists or bandits. There is nothing that you can compare to the life of a human being. You cannot compare the life of cows to the life of a human being. So this is just what I'm here to say. This has to stop. I am a Muslim and I disassociate myself from what Sheikh Gumi is saying. I disassociate myself from the mode of operation he wants to imbibe and say he wants there should be negotiation with terrorists. I do not support that. I do not support that. You cannot be a terrorist apologist and you are going to expect us as Muslims to support that type of ideology. So please, Sheikh sir, please, I think it's high time you just step by the side and let's see how these things is good, because now you are exacerbating it, you're making the entire situation worse, and then the religion of Islam is being painted into a much more bad.
Mbankita na nwa ọ na-anụ isi ọhịa unu kwesịrị ime understand. Gumi ọnwụ na-agụ ya, ọnwụ ya erube nso, so ọ ya mere o ji na-emege ihe omege. A sị mbankita na nwa na-ekwe anụ isi ọ bụ otu ahịa ọhịa na mmadụ.
Light, because now people are saying that, oh, since he's an Islamic, because you being an Islamic cleric, you are like a key figure in Nigeria and the religion of Islam in Nigeria. So anything you say is going to be generalized and is going to be taught that every Muslim in Nigeria has the same context, has the same ideology of negotiation with terrorists. I disassociate myself from that. And please, sir, I urge you to just please remain quiet for the meantime. I'm begging you in the name of God. Negotiation with terrorists has no place. It has no place in humanity. How do you want the families of the people that were unalive to think? How do you want them to feel and think? Please, sir, this should stop. Thank you.
Ihe ọ na-achọ igwe unu ka unu mara na Islam na ọwụ terrorist ka ha wụ. Ọhịa ọ na-achọ ime ka unu mara. So that is the work of Gumi. Ya wụ aka ọrụ ya. Ọhịa ọ na-achọ ime ka unu mara. Ọ ya mere o ji put effort ya. Ọ chọọ dị mma ma America ọ na-abịa ivuru o. Ọ chọọ dị mma ya ọ na-put effort. Si ihe ọ bụla ọ pụtara ya o were. Just imagine. Yo! Chineke nna, ekele dịrị gị. Ọ bụ na-asọghị mma m ga-ekwu. Ekele dịrị gị. Onye mere ya ka ọ dị like this. Chineke ekele dịrị gị. Ekele dịrị gị, Chukwu okike abịa ama.
Gumi was quoted as saying very clearly, and I then went online to listen to the video. I watched the video myself. And what Gumi said was very interesting. He was seeking to make a distinction between members of separatist organizations like IPOB. He mentioned IPOB specifically, and the terrorists who are killing Nigerians indiscriminately across the length and breadth of Nigeria. Answering Gumi is not my preoccupation, but I am using Gumi to illustrate a point that must be made. When lies have become edified in a society, you'll find a situation where a man like Gumi, who should ordinarily be considered respectable, even though he's not. If you want to get to know him, the more you know of the man, the more you read of him, the more you listen to him, the quicker you will find that he's deserving of no respect. Now, I am using what he said to illustrate a point, so I'll quote him. He says, yes, I know they have killed, and it is wrong to kill anybody innocent. Yes, he knows that they have killed, and then he qualified it. And it is wrong to kill anybody innocent. Who determines the innocence of the kill? He went further to explain how logical it is that peace be found with these murderous terrorists, whilst no peace may be found with the separatist agitators. Like I said, IPOB is only the type and elected to it. I will put all separatist agitators in the same basket, because separatist agitation must not, may not, and should never be equated with the madness of Islamic terrorism and Fulani militancy. Never. But these false equivalencies, which are in actual fact lies, have been erected in the Nigerian public space to normalize evil. There is a particularly gruesome reminder of why this should never, and this is not one that is particularly unique because it happens randomly, daily.
That money will never come out.
210 trillion naira is not going to come out.
That money is gone. Forget it.
But so do you know that that money actually happens to be, it's higher than the whole debt Nigeria is owing, and they're saying
More
it's not
than
going to come in. It's more than.
If we have that money now, naira be 1 naira to $1.
How can we not account for 210 trillion? And you know, this accumulated from 2017 to 2023.
Since APC came into office, thank God they are the one revealing all these things. Thank God they are the one. Imagine the amount of money that have gone down the drain in Nigeria. I was thinking they would call on the Minister of Petroleum to come and explain. As long as they did not do that, and they are not holding anybody accountable, forget it, that money. All this one, they are, nobody will be held accountable. Nothing. Forget it.
When you say calling on the Minister of Petroleum,
yes.
If you check the time that we're looking at this point in time, from 2017 to 2023, we have the led president. So are we going to, you know, how are we going to go on?
Those people are very clever. They are very clever. That's why I told you that they are being clever by half. The last time I heard of this issue, they said since 10 years ago, that means 2015 to 2023, or I mean 2025. That means 10 years ago. You want me to believe that since 2 years plus now, there is no financial infractions in any NPC? Is that what you want me to believe here?
As you can see, this is the kind of government we have leading us in this country. Or let me say, ruling us in this country. With this money, amount of money that have been stolen, that they keep stealing, they keep borrowing. When we have the resources, we have the money to build a great country. But they will never use that money for the people of the country, rather for their selfish and private gains, for their own personal interests, for their luxurious lives, while Nigerians are suffering to drink just water, potable drinking water, no healthcare, no good transportation systems.
Even our food security is becoming something else. Our farmers cannot even farm to feed themselves. Nigerians cannot feed themselves. When it comes to anything that the government should invest in the development of the people, the education of the people, they will tell you that there is no money. When it comes to investing in the lives of the people to give Nigerians a better life, they will tell you that there is no money. But when it comes to buying new yachts, new planes, new cars, they will tell you that, oh, it is needed. The presidency needs it. But Nigerians do not need good governance. That is what they are trying to tell you. We as a people must wake up. Wake up and unite against this wicked government we have today that are leading us. They are ruling us like we are their subjects, like Nigerians are their slaves. We are not their slaves. They are there because Nigerians put them there. They are there because we put them there to govern us. Failure to do anything other than that, the government is not running in the interest of the people. Wake up, Nigerians, and understand your reality. We must unite as a people. We must unite and take back control of our country. Look at the money they are stealing, which is far more than enough. But Tinubu is currently telling you he needs to tax Nigerians more so that we can build a better Nigeria. The money that they have gotten before, what have they used it for? Look at this money that has disappeared. Let Tinubu get this money and use it in whatever he wants to do to make Nigeria better. We are not going to accept this tax that he's trying to tax our people because he's just trying to strangulate and kill everybody with this tax he's bringing. Look at how criminally they are going about it. What has been gazetted is different from what the National Assembly has given, approval for. We are not going to accept that. It is high time they go and get all our money and stolen money that they have used with the NNPC. That is why he has refused to audit the NNPC because they know the criminal activities they are going there. And he's the Minister of Petroleum. So we should go and collect this our money and use it for whatever he's going to use. He cannot increase the hardship of Nigerians and expect us to sit down and take it. We are not going to accept it. Thank you very much, my fellow.
No. Arụ mere. Nnukwute arụ mere. Obodo zoo. Kọ ndị Yoruba adị ka orute n'anya orute imi ka anyị gere nụ ndị Yoruba ntị. Ndị Yariba. Ụmụnne m, unu makwa ihe mere ihe a na ụmụ nwaanyị pụtara na-emeghe protest na Kwara steeti. Akwa Kwara, yes, Kwara. Na-egbuga ndị di ha ahụ. Gana gọọmenti house na-emeghe protest, a na-apịaga anya apịaga ha. Protest. Unu bụ onye polisi nọ dị ọ stọpụ ha dị ndị pịaga ha anya. Heo. Chai, Chineke God. Chineke God. Obodo agwụ na protest emeghe na-egbuga ndị di ha. This guy, ọ ka dị ndụ.
uwana musulmi
Guy
muna muku
didn't know.
sallama irin ta addinin
Bako was
musulunci.
ọ dị ka onye ọzọ ebidokwala ahụ. Onye ọzọ ebidokwala. Onye ọzọ ebidokwala. Another person.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Yan uwana musulmi muna muku sallama irin ta addinin musulunci al'ummar duniya da fatan kowa dai na cikin koshin lafiya. To insha Allah dai ga giwon nan ta sake tahowa ba sai na faɗa ba insha Allah. Sunana dai kowa ya sani ba ma sai na faɗa ba sunana dai bari in sake nanatawa da wanda bai da gane ni ba sai ki da fahimta na. Sunana Muhammadu Bello Turji. Insha Allah ta'ala wannan faifan bidiyo za mu fitar da shi yau muna Alhamis 7 ga watan 8 shekara ta 2000.
Ọ na-aga isi ndị nwụrụ anwụ. Ihe ọ na-aga isi ndị nwụrụ anwụ. Ihe ọ na-aga isi ndị nwụrụ anwụ. Ndị nwụrụ anwụ ka ọ na-akpọga ha.
25. Insha Allah al'umma musulmi muna wa kowa da kowa fatan alkhairi insha Allah. Dama yan uwana musulmi ba wani abu bane muke son mu faɗa sai dai abun da yake zuwa yana dawowa saboda rashin fahimta na waɗansu mutane kuɗan da ke zuwa suna zaune cikin ofis ko kuma suna zaune kamar cikin ɗaki guda an kewaye su suna taɓaɓatu suna cewa ba a sulhu da muwa ba a sulhu da muwa. To mu ba ma ce dole sai a yi sulhu da mu ba ko kuma a'a ala dole ba ta hanyar da za a yi sulhu da mu ko kuma mun ce a'a ga wata wadda za a yi mu dai abun
Unu furu ihe mere ndị ka aha nwụọ na ahụ. Ndị ka aha nwụọ na ha wepụtakwa ọnụ that person again. Ndị ka aha nwụọ na all those ones aha. Ndị ka aha nwụọ na ka ahụ ndị ọzọ ha bịara wepụta na ahụ. Ndị ka aha nwụọ na.
About the Northerners. Let's read it together. The Northern Nigeria covers almost 80%.
Ndị ka aha nwụọ na ha wepụta ndị ọzọ.
This is what Ibrahim Kabiru said about the Northerners. Let's read it together. The Northern Nigeria covers almost 80% of the country. They have ruled Nigeria for 47 years out of 62 years after independence. Yet, till today, the Northern Nigeria records the highest number of out-of-school children, the highest poverty rate, the highest level of insurgency, the highest maternal death during childbirth, the highest child mortality. Why the Nigerian Civil War lasted 30 months and was fought almost entirely in the east. The region was leveled. People were left with nothing. They rebelled from scratch. Today in the East records the lowest poverty level, the highest literacy rate, the lowest maternal death. A small group of elite in the North held power for decades, not to develop the Northern Nigeria using tribe and religion, but to control the people while development was neglected. Wallahi, to me, the Northern Nigeria has no business leading this country anymore. For more than 4 decades in leadership, the Northern Nigeria have provided nothing tangible to justify that power. No solid education system, no functional healthcare, no security, no economic upliftment of the people. Anybody visiting Nigeria for the first time would think that the civil war was fought in the north and that we are still suffering from this after effect. This was what a northerner wrote, whose name is Honorable Ibrahim Kabiru. So, this is an information I said, let me give.
entrepreneurial. There is no community you go to in all the 774 local governments in Nigeria that you will not find an able man doing the business, running a shop. And it's not just running. Igbos, are known as very entrepreneurial. There is no community you go to in all the 774 local governments in Nigeria that you will not find an able man doing a business, running a shop. And it's not just running it alone. He has apprentices who are working under him, who will serve that apprenticeship, for 6 years, for 7 years. And at the end of the day, they stand on their own. In fact, it is interesting that even beyond reports, it is a subject of study in Harvard, Harvard University. The Igbo apprenticeship system.
It's the largest business incubator in the world.
In the world. There is one Professor Ndubisi Okeke who says, look, Harvard is looking at it, and there is a major report that is likely to come out at some point in the Harvard Business Review, about this framework. And it's a framework that can be emulated by other communities, by other, entrepreneurs around the world. Igbos are not just doing trading in Nigeria. They are trading across the world. They are trading, across West Africa, adopting the same framework that has become, a great model. And there are many prominent Nigerians, as we have seen in that report, who started this economics level. There is a flip side to it. It has to do with the school enrollment figures. There was a time in this country we were worrying about both school enrollment figures from the Southeast, because there's no peg in terms of the age at which you join the Umune framework. So you now have a generation of young men from the South will go to join a master and learn from that master, and then you have a few years, they stand on their own, they create their own wealth, they share prosperity, but at the end of the day, we now found that there was a boy-child education issue in the southeast of Nigeria, because the enrollment figures were going up. And the girl child in the southeast was, in terms of school enrollment going up. But however, there's this big joke in Nigeria that, the man who has gone to Alaba and Aba to go and be an apprentice, he will now come out and marry a PhD holder and marry, a multiple graduate, and then say, well, I may not have gone to school, but I have money, but I've used my money to get my wife for MOSC. Okay, that's the only challenge there. But the bigger side of it is the values, which came out of that. Values about communalism, values about loyalty, values about street wisdom, values about, learning how to survive and developing individual capacity in an informal system. And, we're not surprised that this is a major subject of study in business schools from Lagos to Harvard.
Yeah, but you made this point about the boy education issue, but I do wish that girls and women would be trained in this manner as well, because that entrepreneurial spirit is present in women as well. It's not the exclusive preserve of the male.
It's a very, very valid point made there, Tundo. We all know this. We cannot celebrate it enough. It's a good model for all of us. And it's something we should all learn from. I think something that is quite instructive here is this. It dates way back. It goes back to the time of the Nnewi Youth League. And I keep talking about the Nnewi Youth League a lot. The Nnewi Youth League was set up by Ojukwu's father and some other people out of Nnewi to be able to further a system like this that had been around even much earlier. So what they did was to create a scheme where young boys were given capital to be able to set up business after mentoring them and helping them go through the ladder. And like you said, Nigeria is replete with people that went through this system. The Chikasin, the Gabros, the Innocents of this world, all of them started as traders, and then they scaled up the ranks. And some of them have become multinationals and big businesses today. Secondly, another very instructive thing about this system is the fact that it gives shared empowerment. We keep talking about 33% unemployment rate in this country. We keep talking about a high level of poverty, but it's shared empowerment across board. It is a system that when you go through it, you have a freedom ceremony and the person gives you a seed capital. So it's pretty much like any other business. You go through a mentorship system, they give you a seed capital to set up,
And also they give you credit capital, because obviously for every trading business, you need buyer's credit out there, and they set you up and they monitor you. And the good thing about it is the pass-on mechanism, the fact that you have to pass it on to other people to and help them grow. And that's why you can see we can build a great chain of wealth, and it's rife in the eastern part of the country. I mean, unemployment rates in places like Anambra, you see, is low. Why? Because of entrepreneurship systems like this. If a lot of Igbo people lost their money after the Civil War, and this system has been able to help bridge a gap, it just shows you that there's a method to the madness of money, and entrepreneurship and apprenticeship is the way to go. Dr. Abati, I love university education, but I don't believe in it. I believe in apprenticeship system for a lot of young people to be able to help them get up the ladder. Yeah, you can get a university degree.
Oh, ụmụnne m Chukwu gozie unu niile. Ana m asị ka ọ bụla onye si ya zere ụbọchị taa mara unu, ụbọchị taa wụ Mọnde. Ana m asị ka emesịa m ka anyị nwee nụ in the evening. Ndewo, thank you all, I love you all. Ụmụnne m, ka unu na-apụta mgbe ọbụla Chukwu gozie unu. Unu yiri ya akọ n'unu, unu ga-eji na-awụ ọchị ga-akwụ unu. Aha Chukwu kabịa ma ise. God bless America. God bless Donald Trump. God bless United States of Biafra. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God bless Mazi Simon Ekpa. God bless Dr. Ngozi Orabezi. Thank you all. God bless all the Biafrans.